Y'all ever get that good feeling like something just ain't right? Like something's off in Dallas? Every season, we Cowboys fans start with sky-high hopes, talking about how this is finally the year we break through. And yet, here we are again, shaking our heads, trying to make sense of it all. The offseason's been wilder than a Texas back road, and we gotta break it all down. So, buckle up, Cowboys Nation. This is going to be a ride. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room, this offense. Still no offensive coordinator. And Jerry Jones? He's taking his sweet time making a move. Now, word on the street is they want to lean more on the run game. What does that tell us? Maybe, just maybe, they don't fully trust Dak Prescott to carry this team to a Super Bowl. A heavier run game means less dependence on the passing attack, but is that the right move? We've got serious playmakers like C.D. Lamb, and he sure ain't out there just to be a decoy. So, who's going to step up and call the plays? And more importantly, will it work? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Because let's be honest, this offense has been electric at times, but also frustratingly inconsistent. We've seen games where they look unstoppable, and then there are games where they just can't seem to get anything going. So, is the answer really to lean more on the run? Or is it about finding the right balance? One thing's for sure, without an offensive coordinator in place, it's hard to know exactly what this plan is going to look like. Now, on the other side of the ball, big changes are coming. The defense is handing the reins over to Matt Eberflus. The man's got a reputation for building fast, aggressive defenses, but here's the million-dollar question. Can he take what Dan Quinn built and make it better? Let's be real. This defense has kept the Cowboys afloat the last couple of years. If they want to go deep in the playoffs, they have to take it up a notch. Micah Parsons can't do it all by himself, and the secondary? They need to step up big time. We've seen how good this defense can be when everything clicks, but there are also times where they've struggled against top-tier offenses. Eberflus has a tall task ahead of him. Can he build on what Quinn left behind? Or will we see a step backward? And then, there's special teams. John Fassel had his ups and downs, but at least we knew what we were getting. Now, we're rolling the dice with Nick Sorensen. And let's just say, folks ain't exactly thrilled about it. Special teams ain't something you think about until it starts losing you games. And if the Cowboys don't get that locked down, it could be a real problem. We've seen teams lose crucial games because of missed field goals, poor coverage, or costly penalties. The margin for error in the NFL is razor thin, and special teams can be the difference between winning and losing. Sorensen's got a lot to prove, and Cowboys fans will be watching closely. Now here's where things get real interesting, roster decisions. Free agency is looming, and the Cowboys have some major choices to make. Are they finally going all in to build a true championship contender? Or is this just another year of bargain bin shopping and hoping for the best? Fans are tired of the excuses. It's time for action. It's time for the front office to make moves that actually push this team forward. And speaking of moves, there was talk of the Cowboys trading up to snag Boise State's Ashton Jeanty. But that rumor got shut down faster than a barbecue joint running out of brisket. Instead, all eyes are on that 12th overall pick, and two names keep coming up, Luther Burden and Emeka Egbuka. Either one could inject some serious life into this offense. But with Jerry running the show, anything's possible. And let's talk about the guy who defines this defense, Micah Parsons. Talks of his contract extension are swirling, and while the Cowboys can lock him up anytime, history tells us Jerry and Stephen Jones love to drag these things out. Don't be shocked if this turns into a long, drawn-out saga stretching all the way into next offseason. But let's be honest, letting Parsons walk ain't an option. Expect this to get done, even if it takes longer than we'd like. Now, here's where things get downright ridiculous. Some folks are actually talking about cutting Trayvon Diggs to save money. Let's shut that nonsense down right now. Diggs ain't flawless, but he's one of the best ball hawks in the league. The last thing this defense needs is to lose top-tier talent. The Cowboys already have enough holes to fill. Giving away a playmaker like Diggs just ain't an option. And here's the real question Cowboys fans should be asking. What's the bigger picture? Is this front office finally ready to make aggressive moves to turn this team into a real Super Bowl contender? Or are we looking at another year of playing it safe? All right, Cowboys Nation, it's time to sound off. Do you think this team is finally ready to shake off years of frustration? Or are we just talking ourselves into another season of what-ifs? Let me know in the comments, hit that like button, and if you ain't already, go ahead and subscribe. Trust me, we've got plenty more Cowboys talk coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. Let's hear what y'all gotta say.